Nick.
Yeah.
What's your topic?
It comes out of nowhere every time. Hold on.
How's it catch you so off guard?
It does. I don't know where. Oh, look at the corgi.
Luckily, you've been looking at corgi puppies.
The corgi's still there.
Raja.
Okay.
Like how you
My
saw
topic.
Portillo and he stood up. He starts drinking.
It was this one, right? We decided.
Which one?
Not looking.
No, I'm petting my dog. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Comes from Twitter, as always. If you have a topic suggestion, please tweet at me, Nick_Scarpino. Put topic in the subject if you can, so I know
And
that's
CC
actually
Nick
a topic.
Scarpino. No, on this one.
CC Nick Scarpino if you
If
want.
it's about Portillo's.
Put the topic in the subject.
No, so I'm asking people to
There's
do this
emails now?
No, sometimes I'm in the tweet put hey GOG topic. Some people just ask me questions and I can't tell if they actually want me to answer them, so I start answering them. Then I'm like, wait a minute, they probably want this to be a
If
topic
someone,
of the show.
yeah, I was gonna say, if someone tweets at you like, "Do you want to have knives or hamburgers for hands?" It's probably for the show.
No, but sometimes people are like, no, like I get really confused, especially when they bring Taco Bell, my wicked mistress, into the equation. Where they're like, "What's your favorite Taco Bell order?" I'm like, "Well, let me tell you." I had to sit down and kind of study myself. Anyway, tweet at me if you have a topic, say GOG topic, and
Heads up too, Nick ate 2 things of pizza this weekend. So
I had a
won't have
team
any
fat
fun food with us.
I had a team fat weekend.
Good for you.
Tomorrow we're going out
100%.
to tomorrow we're going out to a team fat restaurant, and you're coming.
Oh, yeah. You
And
guys
you
never
better
been here.
fucking belly up to the bar and eat some fried chicken.
No, I'm gonna eat.
Here's the thing that Greg
I'm
and I
gonna
do.
eat a salad
No, you're not.
with a sprig of sprouts.
Sprig of sprouts.
On top
Don't know
of
if they have that. I don't know if the chef
is that
deals
the-
in the sprig of sprouts.
Is that the quantity of sprouts? Is that how people deal?
the place we're
sprig.
The place we're going
Sprouts.
tomorrow is a Greg and Colin place, and we go there often. I go there a lot, and this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna drink between 4 and 6 old fashions because they make excellent. It's all bourbon.
Don't bring your car.
It's all bourbon,
I cannot drink.
and
I have
and you eat southern
2
food.
Christmas parties in a row. There's no way I can get hammered on Wednesday,
They're
Thursday,
holiday
and
parties,
Friday.
Nick. Come on.
Heads up, the Thursday. Thursday's a rain out.
Yeah, anything happening on Thursday is not actually gonna happen, guaranteed. 3 to 8 inches of rain that day.
They're not going to rain out the holiday party.
I'll
I
still
bet
call
you they
it.
What are they, Grinches?
I bet you they will.
Anyway, I will have maybe 1 old fashioned.
What the hell was that?
What?
What are they? Grinches mugged the camera?
They know what's up.
All right. You guys realize that I'm probably gonna I will probably eat my face off tomorrow. That's my problem.
You
That's
better.
what-
You're not gonna be able to
better.
resist it when
This
you see
whole
the menu.
weekend, that's what's been happening. Is I went to a holiday party on Saturday.
So all you do is go to holiday parties now.
Yeah,
we
I've
have
been
to live the
a whole bunch
shitty
of holiday
aftermath.
parties, and they had empanadas. It was an empanada party.
Holy shit.
So it was like savory empanadas, and then for the dessert, empanadas.
empanadas.
It was caramel and banana empanadas.
Damn.
And then after that, I was like, I really want something savory again. So my wife and I got Pizza Orgasmica. I got a bacon feta slice.
That sounds awesome.
It was really good. Then the next day, I just got carved out because I was like, I already screwed up last night, so why not just eat all day like a
I'll
madman?
just keep punishing my friends.
Oh, I also, by the way, Friday night went out for a couple drinks with Ty and Craig, and had one too many, and decided it would be a great idea to get a hot dog at that
that place that's only open at night.
and only open at night, and also cheese bacon fries.
Oh,
When I say
good for
cheese
you.
bacon fries. It is nacho cheese and cheddar cheese.
Oh
Bacon.
God.
It was great. Damn. So I was a chubber. Chubber.
I like chubbard.
this weekend.
I like chubbard. I'm gonna use that.
Anyway,
Hashtag chubbard.
My topic, of course, comes from Twitter, and it is from Spataphora21. Says GOG topic. Who do you think is the most famous living person in the world?
Pikachu.
No.
Who is the most?
Not alive.
Barack Obama.
You think it's Barack Obama?
I think it's definitely he's
Most
definitely in the
well-known.
conversation. Yes.
I was gonna say Clooney.
No way.
Clooney's pretty famous.
No way.
Yeah, I don't think he's famous enough.
You don't
I'm
think
saying
so?
Taylor Swift.
You think T Swift?
Yeah. Not even just because I'm a big Taylor Swift fan. I think that she is at this
You think
critical mass point.
Yeah, but she's no Beyonce in terms of fame. I
What
think
about
Beyonce
Bieber?
is a little higher than her. I think Beyonce's more than Bieber, too.
Beyonce's bigger than Bieber.
What are we
think-
judging
I
fame
think-
on if you
I
think
don't know.
Beyonce's bigger than her?
I think you guys are all
Everything.
not even in the same stratosphere as Barack Obama. So I'm still waiting for you guys to. You're talking about fame. Fame is notoriety. People know you,
Yeah.
who you are, and
Yeah.
none of the names you're naming are anywhere near Barack Obama. So I'm waiting for you guys to hit me with something that's really convincing.
I think
that's
you're-
definitely
I
not
understand-
Taylor
I think
Swift.
you're
Should we
understanding Taylor Swift.
Barack Obama's Twitter feed and see who has more Twitter followers.
If you want, I mean, it's.
I don't know if he has a
I don't
Twitter
think
feed or not.
that's. I know that
called the
Barack
White
Obama
House.
would give speeches in other countries and draw like thousands and thousands.
Yeah,
of
no,
thousands
I know
of
that
people.
Taylor
That's
Swift does
weird.
concerts in other countries and draws thousands and thousands of people.
I love how that is the hill you're gonna die on. Is that Taylor Swift is more famous than
I'm not
Barack
even-
Obama? You're
I don't
out of your
even-
mind.
I don't even think it's
Sorry,
something.
I hate to put it that way, but
Side note: I love that you've introduced the adage into my lexicon The hill you're
You never heard that before?
No. Tim, have you heard that before?
No, I like it though.
What is it again? The hill
It's not a hill worth dying on.
a hill worth dying.
It's
All
like
right, so
it's
it's
in battles. It's not a hill that
you want to go take.
like just let them
at
take
all
it.
the costs.
Right.
Got it.
51 for Barack on Twitter, a million,
Mm-hmm.
and 48 for Taylor on Twitter.
Ooh, so Colin is
That's
correct.
irrelevant though. I mean,
No, this is the whole. There's no solution here. Is the point?
That's hard though because Twitter is hard because I think Ashton Kutcher or something like that has like the most followers, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's not the one barometer. There's
No,
no.
that's-
There's
yeah.
no way to decide.
that's not
who
even a
wins.
valid barometer to me. Here's the
How much
valid,
Beyonce got?
I'll check.
Was she even up?
Here's the valid barometer. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to
Talk at me.
Finland. Talk to a 60-year-old man there. And say who's the president of the United States, and they're gonna say Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Go to South
but
Africa
talk to an 8-year-old.
and talk to But the point is, you go anywhere in the world and talk to virtually anyone, and they're
Beyonce
gonna know.
has
And they're gonna know who Barack
Yeah.
Obama
14
is.
million.
Yeah. I
Go
think it's new.
to Pakistan and talk to a 20-year-old college student and ask them who Taylor Swift is. Then ask them who Barack Obama is.
Mm-hmm.
Then do that in St. Petersburg, and then do that in Oslo, and then do that in Cape Town, and then do that in Rio de Janeiro with all sorts of different people, and most of them will know the answer.
You make
to
a
who
good
Barack
argument.
I mean, it's just.
I'll
it's
give you
just-
that.
There's really no other answer.
But if you
gotta
asked
know.
any of these people if they knew all the words to all the single ladies, do you think
No,
any
they
of
would
them could
not.
do that?
At least the chorus.
If one of them were like,
I mean, the fact of the matter is, Barack Obama is probably one of the most famous Americans of all time.
it's
Well, yeah.
true.
And like that's not nothing that anyone. The only other person that really of our like lifetime that can really say the same thing would be like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson. He was the person that came to mind for me too. But
MJ
he's not alive.
back in
He's
the
dead.
day,
Yeah.
back in like mid '90s maybe.
Yeah.
MJ.
Well, earlier I said Pikachu. I like things that aren't alive. Change the question a little bit.
Things that aren't alive.
Yeah.
Things
Mickey
that
Mouse.
aren't alive.
Oh, like so you're saying fictional characters? Yeah, Mickey Mouse would probably be one of Mario. The
Yeah.
Q isn't the Q rating a really good thing to use for that? That-
Q rating?
Yeah, it's like the Q scale or whatever. It's like it's a scale that measures the popularity of specific icons and things.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
I remember
cool.
there was a long time period where Pikachu did beat Mickey Mouse for like years, and now I think it's back to
There was 1 or 2 years where the most recognizable character other than Mickey Mouse was Crash Bandicoot.
That's
It
insane.
was like 97,
Really?
98, yeah.
Why not
It's my
thought
boy, Crash Bandicoot. Bring him back.
that? Crash.
That was in the History of Naughty Dog that I wrote. They don't know
Interesting.
that. The yeah, I mean, like honestly, like I hate to have such a definitive answer, but it's the only answer. It's Barack Obama, but that's just a product of the right now.
Yeah.
If you want
So
to,
will that change? in a
Oh
couple
yeah,
years
well I think
when
so.
we're president?
I think so. Yeah,
Will it be
I mean,
Nick
you guys,
Scarpino?
you guys might
Holy
be,
shit!
You guys might be it. If you want to talk about the most beloved or the most
Love.
whatever, that's a different answer.
Who's trending? Yeah.
But in terms of like the person, fame is fame.
Love.
That's what that means, and it's not Taylor Swift and it's not anyone else, but that one person.
I buy that.
Yeah.
But going back to say it was between Taylor Swift and Beyonce, which one do you think is more famous?
Well, here's the thing. I can answer you right now. It's
Beyonce.
popular on the web via Google. Number one's Barack Obama. Then Oprah Winfrey, which I did think about.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oprah.
Then Abraham
Yeah.
Lincoln, who's dead. Then Beyonce.
yeah.
Then JFK, who's dead. Then Bill Clinton,
Is
who
he?
is, who knows? Then Marilyn Monroe,
Him and
who's
Elvis.
dead. Then Elvis. Then Kim Kardashian.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I forgot about
Tom
Kim K.
Cruise. Justin Bieber. Tom Hanks. Madonna.
T Swift anymore on this
Angelina
list?
Jolie. Selena Gomez. Taylor Swift.
Oh man,
Damn.
she's buried. She's buried.
Selgo's beating.
Well,
fucking
this
Taylor?
is popular on the web. This is trending again. This is the point. No, Selena Gomez is not more famous than Taylor Swift. Period.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't know.
mean,
I don't
to
even know if I
you-
can differentiate
to
between
you,
their songs.
Selena Gomez was like,
I don't think you know
She had
one
Disney
Selena Gomez
shows.
song.
I'm saying I don't think I can differentiate between any of their songs. If you
Sure.
You could, because one is really good and the other one I've never heard before.
that's not true.
And you mean Taylor Swift's good
Have I heard
and
it?
Selena
Yeah.
Gomez
you
is good.
definitely, you liked some Selena Gomez songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one's the one? What does she do? What's her big
The
song?
newest one's Heart Wants What It Wants.
Nope.
You. Okay.
No, don't know it. I know. Is it the one where it's like, oh, once upon a
It's a
time,
love song about
I
Justin
could've
Bieber.
found you, and
That's Taylor Swift stuff.
I- That's all I know.
There you go. Yeah.
This is an interesting topic. To me, the more fascinating thing, I've talked to you about this on people have done it before and magazines and stuff, is I would love to really sit down and thoughtfully rank just the most famous or most important people of all time. And this brings me back to that whole idea of, I know people have done it. Time did a really convincing thing when I was in college, most important Americans and stuff like that. But to me, it's like, because my brother-in-law and I used to have that conversation, and it's like, who would be in that? Who would be on that?
Who's the
list?
first person that jumps to your mind?
Jesus Christ.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's probably pretty popular.
The people that come to my mind are like Jesus Christ, the revolutionaries in the United States. And I'm not saying that because we're American. I'm saying that because they are the first revivers of the republic, which everyone, the democracy, which is everyone. It influenced a lot of different countries from France to all the way down that tip the dominoes. I mean, those are really important people too. So you'd have to put like I wouldn't even put George Washington. I would put like James Madison or Thomas Jefferson on that list
as the most
noteworthy, like one of the most noteworthy people of all time, just based on their influence.
Yeah,
you'd have to put. But then I was, Greg and I even had these conversations. I think it's like, God, like you have to put like. Michael Jackson would be obviously been on that list, but then you
Einstein and Newton.
Yeah, Einstein, obviously, Einstein.
You got to put
sure.
Newton on
George
there.
Washington Carver.
But this is when things get really George Washington Carver. Yes, the master of the peanut. But this is where you have to this is the thing me and my brother-in-law were talking that when we were at our beach house in Jersey. And this was years ago. So when I was in college, it was just like it gets really interesting because it's like you have to put all sorts of different people on there. Because we were talking about specifically the most important Americans of all time.
Right. Well, Americans.
It's like who, like, I don't know, like, would you, or noteworthy Americans of all time. And it's like, well, God, like, that's artists and musicians and just
Martin
random.
Luther King.
Yeah.
You gotta
Like,
put Martin Luther King. Like,
of course,
gotta be top 5.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a really fascinating question. But I think alive right now, unfortunately, all the air is taken up just by fame and in ways as the administration has gone on, notoriety and for some people, infamy even of Barack Obama, but like to me, that's the name. I mean, that was the obvious answer when I thought about it.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I wish it wasn't that way because I would want us to be known more for art or music or something than politics. But that's just the nature.
Well, do you think
that's
so?
just the nature.
Back when Bush was president, do you think Bush was the most popular? So it's just the American.
Not most
president.
popular,
most famous.
Famous,
Yeah, probably. I mean, he was reviled though. But yeah, I mean, under the same.
Yeah, he started a couple wars, so
True.
That's because it's just a matter of like who America's got such influence on global politics that it's the most powerful person in the world is the president of the United States. So like it makes sense that you would know who that person was. So yeah, it was Clinton and Bush 1 and then Reagan and then I mean I kind of feel like that might have not always, but in the post-war era might always be the answer would always be the American
it
president.
would have to be at least from 80 on,
or
right?
from
maybe 70 on.
I would say like from FDR onward.
I mean, after
and then
you have to go from
number 2.
You have to basically go from like the beginning of World War II on, right? Because we have been responsible for there have been just these epic eras every decade that has happened, right?
I mean, because like when you think about,
and it's all been our president. Like, let's get us into Vietnam. Let's get us out of Vietnam.
Well, World War II was fine, but
now it's the Cold War.
Korea and all those kinds of things. But when you think about do you know who the 3 presidents were before FDR?
I mean, Truman was one of them, wasn't he?
No,
Truman was after.
Truman
FDR. What year was FDR?
33 to 45.
Oh shit, no, couldn't tell you.
Well, that's the point. It would be it would be Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge, and Herbert Hoover, right? And they're 3 presidents that did things or whatever. They're very but they're not important. But then when you get to FDR and then you get to Truman and Eisenhower and JFK and Johnson and Nixon and Ford and Reagan, these are huge names.
Carter,
of course, I skipped him intentionally.
Well, do you feel like they're huge names because of the era of the time they went through, or do you feel like they're huge names because as the years went on, media kind of grew as well, and there was just more visibility on what they were doing, right?
Well,
because you're talking if you're talking pre-FDR, you're talking like radio. There's no TV in that time period.
Sure,
right?
but
there's no mass media.
But to me, American empire and American policemanship, as it were, started to grow after the war, and so it just became, obviously the proliferation of media fixed that. But I feel like the answer in 52 is going to be Eisenhower, and the answer in 61 is going to be JFK, and the answer in 75 is going to be Ford.
JFK is
and
cover of Time magazine. That he was a wildly loved person. Why, I have no idea. I haven't studied enough. He was good looking.
The point is that I love American politics and love that, but I wish that our best known exports weren't our political elected leaders.
Well, I mean, I would disagree with you though. I'm glad that it is, but I wish it were for a better reason. I wish it were for the reason we all want it to be, which is that we are the thought leaders and the policy setters of the new, generations to come in these other countries, but we're not. We oftentimes just get embroiled in politics and get nothing done.
Sure. I just wish it was more of like our technological minds or our artists or our...
Colin's
we are known for that too. I mean,
Colin's rooting for Queen Bee.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I to me it's like Elon Musk or like one of these guys like those should be guys that like are capitalists and entrepreneurs and
they are well known. We've got what's his name, Virgin Galactic,
Richard Branson. He's British.
Oh, is he British?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Sir Richard Branson.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. I've never heard the man talk.
Also the oi. He talks with the oil.
I'm sorry. I meant but we do have the Google guys at least.
We
did make Google, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had Steve
And
Jobs,
Apple.
and so I think Steve Jobs when he was alive was in the top in terms of fame. Was top, I don't know, 20 probably. Because again, you're going into a third world country that doesn't use computers. They're not going to know who Steve Jobs is.
Yeah, they're not going to know.
But
everyone in Europe will.
I don't know about that, man. Steve Jobs.
I bet they will.
I don't know if you're in like Rwanda, they probably have had some bigger things to worry about. But they know that the president of the United States can help them. It's an interesting question. We should unpack it and then put it back in the box and then talk about it.
Put it
again
out into
later.
the world.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
I don't ever want to talk about it again.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay,
It's always gonna be the president.
Yeah, I ruined the question. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you didn't ruin it. And
You
that was
answered
my
it.
argument. My argument wasn't Taylor Swift's more popular than president. I think she's close to that sphere. I
Yeah, she's
agree
in
with
there.
you.
She's probably top.
When the question's asked, it's Barack Obama.
I would say she's top in turn. If you pooled the world's people,
into
all
one room.
6 billion. If you you could read their minds, whatever. I think she'd be top 25.
Yeah, Taylor's in an interesting spot right now because she is in that like initial whoosh of like
she's blowing
super mega stardom.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she's going to keep it. Hopefully forever. And
Sure.
we
Well,
can
that's
only wish.
impossible.
But it's like not
Madonna
forever.
Madonna
but
was
like,
a big deal, and now she's fallen off a bit.
Yeah, but she had
she did that
she had a
awesome
good
Austin Powers
time.
song and went away.
Yes.
Austin Powers.
Yeah. And there wasn't that from Austin Powers?
Wait,
No?
that-
Which one was it?
That was not Austin Powers.
I don't know.
You're thinking she did a Bond. She did a Bond
No,
thing.
she definitely
did
did
Die
an Austin
Another Day.
Powers song.
I kind of remember what you're
What
talking
good-
about.
What
Googling
is
it.
that song though?
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think that was Austin Powers.
Everybody can just
I know
shut
that
the fuck up.
song, and I don't
sure
think
it
that's
wasn't-
it.
The song I just sang was not the right.
Are you
No,
sure
that was
it
not
wasn't
the Austin
Beyonce?
Powers.
Was it Papa Don't Preach?
Was it like
That
a
was
virgin?
that was a Kelly Osbourne song. Duh.
Was it Lucky Star?
Oh, Lucky Star's a great song.
Oh, it's so good. Every time I hear
Madonna back in the day was so awesome.
Britney Spears did a
Beautiful Stranger. That was
I
it.
don't know that.
It prominently features Mike Myers in the role of Austin Powers as his fantasies of being with Madonna become fully realized.
You've heard that song before.
Beautiful Stranger.
Beautiful Stranger. From the album. God damn it, Wikipedia. I'll donate to you another
Play
time.
the song, homie.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Play it, G.
All right, fine. Backing out. But it's from the album Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. No, it's already right here. I don't need your stuff. DailyMotion.com's got me covered. Speaking of Oprah, did you see the new
Oprah.
Epic Rap Battles of History?
I did. Oh,
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, wow.
Why?
Yeah.
You've started to dislike a lot
You've
of
turned on
things.
YouTube.
No,
You're old
that's
now.
not
You,
true.
you
That's
didn't
not
like
true
you
at all.
didn't like the year-end thing.
Yeah,
We were watching that
the YouTube
today.
Rewind. It was
you
okay.
used to be all up on that thing's jock.
Yeah, because it was good.
But
Ooh,
you
that's
even
just okay.
do you feel, Tim? Let's unpack this for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's listen to the song first.
I'm just going to jump to the good part. Oh, God. It's 46 seconds in. It's still a goddamn intro.
Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, I remember this song. This is a good song.
It's a good
I
song.
don't remember this.
Look at see him dancing. That's Austin Powers.
Do you remember this, Kevin? Yeah, no.
Was this
Listen to the
Austin
hook.
Powers
Wait, listen to
2?
the hook.
I can't. That's too much. They're going to come for us.
They're not gonna come for us. You and I have sung an uncanny journey before,
Yeah, it's true.
and they didn't come for us.
I haven't heard this song in a long time.
Teach.
This is the pre-chorus, right? This is the pre-chorus?
Yeah, that's pre-chorus.
This is beautiful.
Well,
Stranger
Greg,
Things.
you never
I'm
got-
not going to take the strike for you, buddy.
They played the entire Mask theme last week, and no one.
Nobody-
no
it's
one
'cause
gets-
striking Mask.
They're
Come on,
begging us not to.
Ma-
do
ma-
that.
Dude, I
ma-
thought Mask
Mask.
came up again today at work, and I was like, "What?" But they're actually talking about the Mask.
the
Yeah.
Jim
This
Carrey
'80s
movie.
cartoon Mask, man, it's something special. apparently.
Mask.
Mask. They were talking about Mask with Eric Stoltz.
No, they weren't.
Yes.
They were.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
so
not
they were
the
talking about
Mask.
another Mask.
Now there is Mask with the acronym,
Yeah.
which was the cartoon show.
Uh-huh.
It had periods. There's the Mask,
Mask.
with Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz's
Classic.
first movie, classic. She looked amazing and never looked better. And then there's Mask, which was a really, really, really deep drama in the 80s with Cher and Eric Stoltz about a guy who had like was it elephantitis? No, elephant. The
I
same
think
disease,
it
the
was-
oh, that
elephantitis,
movie.
Something like that.
where he
Dude,
had
that
a
movie's sad
face
as
that
shit.
looked like a mask. It was really, really sad. And it was
Yeah.
based on a true story.
And then there was the movie Man in the Iron Mask.
with
There
Leonardo
was
DiCaprio,
that, yeah.
that which is a remake of
Yes.
the old Man in the Iron
Yeah,
Mask,
yes,
movie,
yes, yes.
which was a
Then there was
The
Man in
Mask-
the Moon.
Then there was
Andy
Man.
Kaufman's
Yep,
story.
I remember seeing that very well in the
Yeah.
movie there.
So we're just moving off the Mask.
Then there
thing
was
here.
Manhunter,
cool.
which is the prequel
Again,
to
no Mask there.
Silence of the Lambs.
Then there was Schlong.
There was a Mask in Silence of the Lambs.
There's Schlong Hunter,
Yeah.
which was the popular porno movie that
Schlong
Greg
Hunter.
reads all the time. Greg likes the transcript of that. He's like,
I just read the teleplay for it.
And
I like it a
then
lot.
the man stood up, and with him stood his manhood, and the woman wept. And then they made
Why
love.
is Morgan Freeman reading it?
That was spot on, right?
And the waters
are
receded.
receded.
Watched Transcendence on the plane last night.
What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it was fine. I was working while I was doing it,
Sure.
so it was the right kind of movie.
You work too much. I worry about your stress level.
Nah, you don't worry about me enough.
I was out on that flight. That was great. That was great.
Did you sleep fine when you got home?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my fears. If I slept on the plane, I wouldn't be as tired.
We were on an empty plane. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I just laid down.
Everybody's in their
row.
own row. It was great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Colin,
Yes.
what's your topic?
Let's talk about, it's the holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. You're going to be buying some gifts.
Some gift giving.
For some people.
The
for some
old gifts.
How do we feel about that?
Hate it.
Hate it.
Wish people wouldn't give me things so I don't have to give them stuff.
That's exactly right. I say that all the time. My girlfriend gets mad because I say that to her.